What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys fake tiers ALOLAN RAICHU to pair up with choice specs MIRAIDON in ranked regulation I. Now, ALOLAN RAICHU really thrives out with electric terrain, which is why we're using it with MIRAIDON. Not probably, it is the best electric terrain setter in the game at the moment. Now, Raichu over here has Surge Surfer as ability to double its speed in that terrain, holding the focus sash as its item so it can soak up at least one shot. It's got Volt Switch, it's got Electro Web for speed control, it's got fake tiers to lower special defense, and last but not least, it has Encore. Encore has been running rampant in Regulation I. Such a strong move, you can just Encore Pokemon into whatever setup move they want to use and kind of just cancel them out of the battle. Really powerful. Super excited to be using ALOLAN RAICHU today. Now, like I already mentioned, we have MIRAIDON, but this MIRAIDON is choice specs, so damage output is very high. And then our second restricted Pokemon is going to be that Zamazenta right behind my face cam. Everything's pretty simple, pretty standard with it. Dauntless Shield, Rusted Shield, Iron Head, Body Press, Wide Guard Protect. Can't go wrong with Zamazenta in Regulation I. Our final three Pokemon on today's team are all meta Pokemon. You got Landorus and Tornadus, who is actually a really strong combo. And last but not least, we have that Choice Scarf Urshifu, which is really clutch considering it hits like a truck and it's very fast with that item. Guys, if you want to run the team for yourself, the code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it. And if you haven't subscribed already, seriously, what are you doing? Get on top of that. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing ALOLAN RAICHU in ranked Regulation I. First match coming at you guys. Looking to make it to Master Ball tier. We were super close in the Ultra Ball tier. Couple of wins will do it for us. But I'm going up against a Shadow Rider Calyrex team with only Shadow Rider Calyrex as their restricted Pokemon. They got Walking Wake, they got Tornadus for speed control. On top of that, they're rocking out with Rogerpon, and then Urshifu and Comfey. Now, one thing I do notice is that Tornadus that they're probably going to lead. I mean, I might as well go into my Tornadus here as well, right? Maybe with Landorus. That could be pretty good. Or I could just go with my Choice Scarf Urshifu, which could be lovely. It just does so much damage. It can really chip it up. Really get after it. And does it have Water Terra? I believe it should, right? It might not. It does. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to end up going into both of them. And I really want to bring in this Raichu. Do I only bring in one restricted Pokemon? Do I not bring my Zamazenta? I kind of don't even want my Zamazenta. You know, we're going Raichu here. I'm here for it. Raichu over Zamazenta. Never thought I'd say that. ALOLAN RAICHU over Zamazenta. I mean, obviously, if I really cared about wins that much, which I don't, I just care about kind of just making content for you guys, I would use that Zamazenta. But let's rip up with Raichu. They have one restricted? Screw it. I got one restricted. It's fine. I'll make this a fair match. Rather be fair than easy. Ogerpon Tornadus pops out here early on here. I think I just go after this Ogerpon here, right? Surging Strikes. Yeah, might as well. Tail went up. I don't think we need the Terra type. I feel like he's probably forced to swap. I mean, we're super effective either way into Ogerpon, which is really good for us. Meaning that, actually, no, we're not super effective if he doesn't Terrasilize, but still, this damage should be good. He could take out my Urshifu, but I'm fine with that. As long as I get off some nice damage here, which, there it is. So, chipping up some nice damage. Beautiful. And maybe I should just Terrasilize. I probably should have. Now he's just gonna KO me. I know he's just gonna go after my Tornadus, which is even better. That's even better. So I keep my Urshifu. I can bring out my MIRAIDON right now and kind of just outspeed and just sit on the field for a little bit, right? How fast are you? 181. I would think that you have a shot at being faster than Tornadus. Could Volt Switch pivot if I want to, just to kind of get a read on the room. Or I could just choice in a Dash and Gleam if I want to. Electric Drift would probably be the play. Do they have any terrain control? No, I mean, Electric Drift's easily the play here. Looking at their team. Let's send it. So I'm going to Electric Drift up. And I'm just going to Surging Strikes this slot right here. Let's do it. So Surging Strike's going to fly here. Bye-bye Ogerpon. Get it on out my face. So I get rid of the Ogerpon. I still have the Raichu in the back end, which is really good for us. I mean, E-Web could definitely come up clutch for us. I'm able to do that. And Electro Drift's outspeed, and we're going to say bye-bye to you. Unless you're Focus Sash, but I would think you're Cobra Cloak. Yep, get it on out of here. So Electric Drift doing 1,000,000 damage. Man, I think that they're pretty much forced to throw out Calyrex here, right? If Calyrex comes out here, my Urshifu is definitely fastest on the field unless they have a choice Scarf Pokemon. But Comfey's going to come out here. Comfey is, oh man. I think Comfey's got to be the first to go. I think we attack Comfey. Right? I feel like I could deal with Calyrex later. I don't think I need to Terrasilize anybody. I mean, I could Terrasilize my Urshifu, just get rid of its Psychic weakness, but I think I'd rather just save this. I think I'd rather just go Electro Drift and double down into this slot right here. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this, because once my Raichu comes out here, we can outspeed and I can E-Web and slow down this Calyrex. We're just going to go for Giga Drain. We're going to delete this thing. We're going to say bye-bye to this thing. We're just doubling down into it. Can certain strikes be enough? No, if I Water Terror, I mean, Urshifu would just be ripping in this matchup. He would have picked up a KO here, and he, wow, 1 HP, really? Really? He would have picked up a KO here and into the next one. But Astral Barrage is going to fly here. I think Urshifu might die out to this. I mean, Miraidon's definitely soaking this, and that's fine. That's fine, because now they're sitting here, they're like, oh my god, I have a chance. But no, you don't. You don't stand a chance. Unless you have Ground Terror. Unless you have Ground Terror, that's the only way you stand a chance. Is if you have Ground Terror. Because now I get to bring out Raichu. I have the terrain. Raichu's got Surge Surfer. It's going to be fastest on the field. I can E-Web, slow down this Calyrex to make sure that my Miraidon outspeeds it. And then, only then, I can go for Electric Drift. Win this game, no problem. Because this could have been a Focus Sash Calyrex, which would have been a little bit of a problem for us. But I'm going to pop this. Do I need to Terrasilize? I have Ghost. It's really not going to do anything for us. We're just going to go for E-Web into this Electro Drift. And we're going to take off Focus Sash, do a little bit of damage if you had Focus Sash. And Electro Drift now wins this game. So match number 1, Raichu. I knew you would be a better choice than Zamazenta. I knew it. Really clutched up for us with that E-Web speed drop. We're sitting 1-0. Let's go hop into our second match. Moving on to our second match, and we're back with Regulation I teams. Kyogre, Zacian, 2 restricted Pokemon versus my squad. They have Rillaboom for terrain control, which kind of puts a damper on our parade with Raichu and Miraidon. They also have Farigiraf, Raging Bolt, and Amoonguss. Now, looking at this, not gonna lie, Landorus and Tornadus is a really solid lead for us. It's a very solid lead for us, and I kind of want to do that. I am a little scared of like Rillaboom popping out here for the lead. So kind of, you know, you can just fake out Tornadus, but I like this for a lead. I'm going to end up doing that and then doubling down with our Restricteds. It's our best bet. I like doubling down with our Restricteds, even though what's called could be pretty good here, Urshifu. Especially with like range setup from Kyogre, but the only problem is like we know they're bringing Rillaboom and they have Raging Bolt, and both of them are perfect counters to Urshifu, especially with only Water Terra. They got first turn priority. They can just delete it. So it's just like, I don't really want to do that. But yeah, I need Miraidon in the back end. I don't want him just like grabbing terrain control and taking away my Miraidon's like fullest potential right off the rip. So we'll see. We'll see what they want to do. But we're sitting 1-0, which is a beautiful thing to say. On the rank ladder, baby, all day. Rillaboom's gonna come out here. That's why I didn't lead my Miraidon. They got Fake Out ready to roll. Do I set up the Tailwind? I think I'm pretty much forced to. I'm gonna set up the Tailwind. I was gonna say I could go for the risky play, just go Bleak Wind, but I mean I got Cover Cloak. Let's just protect and set up the Tailwind. It's a pretty simple play for us. It's a pretty simple play for your boy. They got Fake Out ready to roll. They could fake out the Tornadus, but I mean, at this point, like, there's really no faking out Tornaduses anymore. They're all rocking the Cover Cloak. All of them. 99% of them have Cover Cloak. It's not even worth faking out, really. It's really not worth faking out. I mean, we'll probably get to the point where meta's going to shift a little bit, where, like, since so many Tornaduses have Cover Cloak, that people are going to stop using Cover Cloak because people just don't expect them to not be Cover Cloak at this point. But they end up just withdrawing Rillaboom. Raging Bolt's going to fly through here, and that's not bad for us. That's not bad for us at all. We'll see a Terror-type launch here from Zacian. Maybe Stellar, or... Yeah, it's got to be... No. Alright, so Fairy typing here. I got Sludge Bomb to deal with that. I'm hoping he's attacking my Landorus. I really am. I really hope he's just attacking my Lando. So I protect. I set up the Tailwind for the squad. Raging Bolt is on the field, and he's going to go for Play Rough into slot. Okay. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Real question is, do I Terrasilize? I could Terra Poison, just try to make sure that this Pokemon goes down here. I do like a ground typing though. I think we gotta make sure that this Zacian dies out here, because there is a chance that Raging Bolt probably protects here, right? I think there's a huge chance that Raging Bolt just protects, and he tries to attack my Landers here again. I'm gonna Terrasilize. I'm gonna get this damage output on this poison. Look at just rip up in the Zacian. I'll go Terra for Terra here. I don't mind it. Yep, there's the protect on the Rage Bolt. Seeing that from 85,653 miles away. Lando rips a Sludge Bomb. Is it KOing? Is it KOing with this Terra boost? All day, baby. All day long. Get it on out my face. Sheer Force Lando is so strong. I love this lead. I think this lead is very, very strong in this format. Tornadus Landers, they just complement each other so well. And they look awesome together. Because they look the same, just different colors pretty much. But we read that Protect all day. He's gonna end up setting out Kyogre. Setting up the rain for us. I was thinking of setting up like a rain dance. But I mean from here I could just go Bleak Wind and Sandsear Storm now. I got speed. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now my shots land 100% of the time. This is really good for us. I like this. So we know they have Rillaboom in for late game. He's just gonna go for Thunderclap, which we should soak. Awesome, dope, cool. We soak it all day. Sandsear Storm launches, big time damage into Raging Bolt, picking up the KO. And hopefully I get a speed drop on this Kyogre. Can I? I think he's picking up double KO, so he's gonna have terrain control, which is a little rough for us. Yeah, he is gonna have terrain control. Unless Lando, yes, I was gonna say unless Lando soaks this, which he does. That's really good news for us. Really good news for us. So Lando's able to soak it. Let's go into our Zamazenta with a little bit of speed. And then, I mean, I can just have my Miraidon in here for late game, which is great news. Just protect Zamazenta. Actually, do I protect Zamazenta? No, I think I just attack, right? How many turns are left in Tailwind? Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. One turn left in Tailwind, yeah. We should just attack. I mean, I could just go for a wide guard, but I'd rather just double down into this Kyogre slot. Yes, Fake Out. We do have Sludge Bomb. Let's Sludge Bomb you. Let's do it. Let's see what they do. Because I don't think Kyogre can KO my Zamazenta. Could Fake Out my Zamazenta, but at that point, then I just Sludge Bomb and KO the Rillaboom. I think we're sitting in a really good position. This last turn Tailwind, we're not going to waste it by protecting our Zamazenta. We're just going to straight up attack, especially with Miraidon in the back end. We know Miraidon's outspeeding these guys. Unless this is Choice Scarf Kyogre, and we're just outspeeding because of Tailwind. But he ends up faking out my Zamazenta. Totally fine. I'll flinch. I'll take a flinch turn, but you got to take this Sludge Bomb, baby. Big time Poison Terror Sludge Bomb. Rillaboom. Oh, we survived. Poison him. No! Dodge the Swords Pulse, Zamazenta. Landers actually dodged it, which is kind of funny. This kind of might just damper us. This might be a problem. This might be a problem. I do have Dash and Gleam with the choice specs, but at the same time, this Sludge Bomb not KOing this Rillaboom really just grinding me the wrong way. What's our speeds at? I know he has Grassy Glide ready to roll. Oh, you're 180. That is really good to see. We'll make sure Rillaboom at least dies out here. So I'll go after Rillaboom, and if I can, I'll go for a Sandsear Storm. Because he's probably just going to Grassy Glide KO my, or at least try to KO my Landers. We might be able to soak it. And he's going to Grassy Glide this slot. What'd that do? How much damage did it just do? 12? Origin Pulse is launching, and Landers is dodging. That's fine, yo. We're dodging Origin Pulses all day. And wow, they're outspeeding me. That Kyogre's fast, and honestly, this might just end the game here. Sandsear Storm. Come on, man. Why are we dealing with 1 HP bandits? Why are we dealing with this? Why are we dealing with this? I was going to go for a wide guard, but honestly, I thought that that's got to be choice. This has got to be a choice Kyogre. He's going to be faster than my Miraidon. But he can't KO me with Water Move. But this is choice. Because I was going to say, I'm 180 speed. I'm 180 speed, which is a ton. They don't have Terror type anymore. I could just go for a Volt Switch, right? Volt Switch, 100 accuracy. Yep. And go for Sandsear Storm in the rain. It's going to be game, set, match. Because they're forced to go for Origin Pulse. Their choice into it. This is choice. I mean, we were winning this one regardless if that Origin Pulse KO'd my Landers. Because Miraidon soaks it, no problem. Yeah, see? about 50 some damage. Miraidon, no problem. So good call for us just to kind of waste out or wait out this opponent with Miraidon in the back end and played it perfectly. Kyogre ends up dying here. We're sitting 2-0. I think that put us in Master Ball tier. So guys, we're sitting 2-0 and we just hit the Master Ball tier, which is crazy because we're still going up against Regulation G teams. I guess some people aren't realizing that you can bring 2 restricted Pokemon now because this is a second match that we're going up against just 1 restricted, but I'm not holding back this time. I want that 3-0 perfect record. Going up against a Groudon team, I mean, Tornadus is just such a solid lead for us just because we can Rain Dance, and on top of that, we can Tailwind control. They have Indeedee for terrain control, but I'm thinking of just going the same squad and looking for that perfect record. Kind of leaning towards that. I do like Raichu here, and you know what? I'm going to say screw it. I'm not even going to bring Zamazenta, even though Zamazenta is an absolute stud here. I just want to use Raichu a little bit more for you guys, especially in today's video, because, you know, it's all about Raichu. It is all about Raichu. But, pretty cool tomorrow, well, today, for you guys, whenever this video is released, I will actually be currently at another card show for Pokemon cards. I'm trying to collect the 151 Squirtle line, so Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoids, the SIRs and illustration rares, the Bulbasaur line, and the Charmander line. Plus, I'm trying to get the Altaria SIR, and I want the Dealing IR. So those are the cards I'm on the hunt for, and then I'm just going to send them off the PSA alongside with the other ones I got. But when I get them, I'll probably show them to you guys on recording. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm super excited to be there. But they end up going Groudon alongside with Tornadus. I could just set up a Tailwind here, which is pretty good for us. I could also set up a Rain Dance, which honestly I'm going to do here. So I'm just going to go Rain Dance, and I'm just going to go Sandsear Storm. There you go, Sandsear Storm. I do have a chance to burn with Sandsear Storm, but yeah, I'm going to do that. Sandsear Storm. He has a protecting Tornadus anyway, so this works out fine for us. So, I mean, he's probably going for Heat Crash if I had to guess, because, I mean, you're not going for Precipice Blades. So it protects Tornadus. I get off the Rain Dance. And Sandsear Storm is flying, doing beautiful damage in the Groudon. Beautiful. Doesn't have a chance to burn, I believe it does, but Heat Crash in the rain, poo-poo damage. Absolute dog water poo-poo damage. Get it on out of here. From here, I mean, it's just a simple Bleak Wind for me rather than a Tailwind. Because I feel like they swap. Nope, they just turn off their console. I love this game. We got 3-0 today. We get to use Raichu a little bit, but more importantly, that 3-0 perfect record and a Rage Quit at the end here. I love it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say it here. The best Alolan Raichu team for Regulation I. Honestly, this is probably the only Alolan Raichu team for Regulation I. But it was absolutely amazing. I loved it today. Miraidon paired up with Raichu. We didn't get to use it too much, but we got the E-Web in match number 1. Helping Miraidon win a match, but wish we could have used a little bit of fake tears. But I feel like there's just so many counters to Electric Terrain right now. That's kind of a tough little combo to pull off. But Landorus and Tornadus, definitely MVPs today's video. That lead right there is absolutely insane. Then we had Zamazenta and Urshifu for a nice little damage boost with the squad. Again, everything worked out. 3-0 perfect record and a Rage Quit. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.